News Fuse Now.
The typhoon is still too far to affect any part of the country, but Pag-asa raises public storm warning signal number 1 over several provinces in Visayas, Mindanao. Typhoon Ruby, Hagupit, has a big chance of hitting land in eastern Samar this Saturday, December 6th, State Weather Bureau Pag-asa said Thursday, December 4th. Ruby, last located 860 kilometers east of Surigao City, further strengthened Thursday morning, the Bureau said, with winds of up to 195 kilometers per hour near the center and gusts of up to 230 kilometers per hour as of 10 a.m. The typhoon is still too far to affect any part of the country as of this moment, the Bureau said, but it has raised public storm warning signal number 1 over the following areas: Samar, Eastern Samar, Northern Samar, Leyte, Southern Leyte, Surigao del Norte, including Surigao Island, Surigao del Sur, Biliran, Dinagat Islands. It is carrying heavy to intense rainfall, 7.5-20 mm/h, the Bureau said. The storm is a big one, with a 700-kilometer diameter. Current Pag-asa forecast models show that the typhoon is expected to hit land in eastern Samar by Saturday morning, but there is still a possibility for the typhoon to move away from the area and curve northeast. By Saturday morning, it is expected to be at 30 kilometers northeast of Buronan, eastern Samar, and will make landfall over the Samar area before noon. By Sunday morning, December 7th, it is expected to be at 20 kilometers south-southwest of Romblon, the Bureau said in its 11 a.m. bulletin. Pag-asa has compared Ruby's winds to 2012's Typhoon Pablo, Bofa, which had wind strengths of 185 to 220 kilometers per hour. Aside from the areas under storm signals, central and southern Luzon, western Visayas, Bicol, and northeast Mindanao may be affected by the typhoon. Storm surges of 3.5 to 4 meters are expected in parts of eastern Visayas. Project NOAA executive director said the highest of these surges are likely in Catarman, Buronan, and Guyuan in Samar and the Tacloban Strait in Leyte. While Pag-asa still refers to Ruby as a typhoon, other weather services have referred to it as a super typhoon already. The U.S. Navy's Joint Typhoon Warning Center, JTWC, last reported Ruby as having winds of up to 287 kilometers per hour near the center, and gusts of up to 350 kilometers per hour. The Japan Meteorological Agency, JMA, said the typhoon is a violent weather system. Other weather services are calling it a super typhoon, but we will only adopt this term next year, Pag-asa Administrator Vicente Malino said. This is because Pag-asa still has to conduct a nationwide information and education campaign to raise awareness on the use of the term. They define a super typhoon as a typhoon with maximum sustained winds of 220 kilometers per hour or more.
News Fuse Now.